Well, all right, y'all. So, welcome back to Love 24 Hours here, where we review content that could either brighten or enlighten your day. So, yeah, shout out to the whole entire Love Tribe, and we're gonna just go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into the video.
We gotta stop judging, bro. Because the judging is what keeps people doing dark shit in dark circles,
Right.
and hiding it.
Right.
Versus like saying, you know what? I'm not mad at you, brother, and I'm not judging you, brother. I'm angry at what you're doing, but I'm not mad at you because I realize something has happened to you and that you need help.
Here are 5 things that you need to be doing to prepare for this upcoming eclipse on April the 8th. Number 1, get you some sun and some fresh air. Sun is definitely needed. I'm not talking about the kind of sun that you standing in the shade like this here. No, I need you to be right here. I need you to feel this Lux energy on your face, on your skin. And let me tell you something about Lux energy. When you're in the shade, you're not getting that much of it. So you need to be in direct sunlight. And if you're darker than me, your color, my color or darker, you need to be out there for about 10 to 15 minutes. The darker the hue of your skin, the more that you need. Here's a cheat code. If you put your hand or the soles of your feet, see they lighter than my skin, you put them out to the sun, it's almost like you're charging one of those cordless phones on the mount. Just by my hand being there in direct sunlight, the palms of my hands are charging my body up. You need sun. Don't listen to people that don't look like you, that may be more recessive trait than you, telling you to avoid the sun. And I'm talking about now, the day of, April 8th, and days later, because the eclipse is coming and energetically it's already here, like it getting in alignment. So the energy is already present in its realm. Okay? And so when you're outside, make sure you take deep breaths. Inhale and exhale some air, because we are part of these elements. From dust thou art, and dust thou shalt return. Okay?
Kundalini energy, which they call the Serpent Energy, the Yin Yang energy, that commutes through the 13th and 14th vertebrae of the spine. Once the energy is released from your Kundalini reservoir, which we can call the gooch area to be mature. Once this energy is released, it's shot up the vertebrae of the spine. After it leaves the 33rd vertebrae, it enters the brain, it hits the pineal gland, it opens the pineal gland, and the pineal gland lifts up like a latch, and it begins to swell like the hood of a cobra. And the pituitary gland begins to flicker like the tongue of a cobra. And there's a liquid within the third ventricle of the African brain, of the woman and man African, that spills out once the pineal gland is opened up, which is like a trap door that separates the third ventricle from the fourth ventricle. Once the pineal gland is pushed up and swelled by the Kundalini energy, this melanated liquid or neuromelanin leaks out from, or spills, whatever word you want to use, from the third ventricle of the brain to the fourth ventricle, and begins to stimulate your psychic abilities, and specifically what you call dipple antennas. Dipple antennas are melanated tissue receptors located in between the external and internal layers of the skull. And these dipple antennas would actually allow your thoughts to enter and exit your head. And these dipple antennas, once stimulated by the liquid melanin, actually connects you directly to the cosmos. And you cannot have direct connection to the cosmos if your 7th chakra is not open, because your Kundalini energy has to be able to push that fire through the pineal gland, which is the 6th chakra, to the crown chakra.
I understand how they contributing to the problem. They are circulating this craziness nonstop. Because you posted this thing, 1 million people just watched this image.
Let me address that just briefly. People go viral. Most people don't listen to the word that they're using. Viral relates to a virus, which means it spreads far and wide quickly. It circulates throughout the body of the people. If you want to go viral, you got to post up something that's going to spark the attention. If we posted up, for example, everybody going out and picking up trash, like Cat Williams said, everybody going out picking up trash. Do you know what will happen overnight, depending on who posted it? If a celebrity posts picking up trash, making sure that the elders get home safe. Celebrities, certain artists, certain influential people posted not eating fast food and only growing your own food. Do you know how quickly other people will start doing that? Our sister Krishan with Blueface, she just got a new tattoo of him on her face. She had a neck tattoo of him. Has the internet extremely pissed off because they were like, well, sister, we were rooting for you. Wasn't he abusing you? Didn't you get away from him? Now you have your own business, your own livelihood, you're making your own money. A lot of women were saying, we're proud of our sister. She was able to get away from him, not realizing that was a toxic relationship. Neither one of them are innocent. There's negatives on both ends. But the point is, she got a recent tattoo of him on her face. Guess what started happening the next week? The trend of girls all over the internet getting tattoos of their man on their face. That right there, how powerful our influence is as people. Just like that, we can influence people to do extremely good or extremely bad.
And night, how can we access the power of ourselves when we turn off our consciousness toward the light and move into our dream world? We sleep 1/3 of our lives and don't even access the power of our dreams. Can you give us some information as to how we can empower ourselves through our dream world? Because the greatest teacher is in darkness.
And the brother has a beautiful question. This is Brother Amon. You got to see some of the work that this brother does too. Amun Ra. He got some serious work to see on it. I just feel this real quick. The brother's speaking about dream walking. Now, we used to dream walk, and that was our version of space travel. See, we ain't need to get in no damn shuttle. All we needed was to go into a still place. All we needed to do was to attune that very same aura and reflect the light back into ourselves and then jump out of the body while we were holding on to the cord of light and visit any goddamn place in the universe we wanted to because we had that power. But as far as dreaming, you got to remember that you go to movies where Freddy, for at least 6 years, has been haunting your dream world. You don't want to dream anymore. Your interpretations of the hieroglyphics that the light code transmissions give to you in the form of information for your redemption is now being interpreted for you by Hollywood. Now, why is it called Hollywood? Because Merlin, the magician, Merlin, the weaver of spells, used the tree of the holly to make his wand. So the wood from the holly tree was what Merlin used to weave his magic. So Hollywood is weaving the magic that keeps the ceiling on your ability to see into the dream world where all your answers are. And as Brother Daoud said, we are assassinating motherfuckers every day by just our presence. But we haven't learned to harness that shit yet. So that when we get into that dream world and we start walking into dark matter consciousness, and we begin to see that beast at a place where he is the most vulnerable, he'll be dropping like flies tomorrow. But they destroy your child's ability to imagine from the time they're put into kindergarten. That is the field of operation for the brain that you as mothers are supposed to be enhancing. But you're not home, you're at work, you're playing this career shit. The word career comes from the word combat. You want to go into combat now? So right now you can't teach your child to assassinate on the psychic level. You can't teach your child to walk in the dream world because you're too busy dealing with the world that Freddy has set up for you.
Well, there's some... There's some other access ways too. A lot of water, because if you notice dreams, they always talk about waves, and waves is like a flow, and a flow is like a flow of energy. So a lot of water, as well as water under the bed. This is something, and don't ask me why, just some things that we brought from Africa. Now the metaphysical way, based on the electromagnetic force field way, we might have lost that particular information, but this is some things that not only we know, but the Native Americans know, or what you call the Native Indigenous, know that you put water up under the bed, a pan of water, and it catches dreams also too, if you want to. That's one way. Another thing is also when we sleep, because we're in these cities, we don't sleep a deep enough sleep because we always hear noise. So you want to take something to take you under. So there's something natural, you know, to take you under, which is a valerian root. You want to get something, I don't know, he might know something, something...
V-A-L-E-R-I-N, hops, H-O-P-S.
Yeah.
You can use, serious one to use would be the the root, the mandrake. But I would suggest you don't use mandrake unless you're ready to go under.
Yeah, so you want it, but what you do want, you want some type of natural sedative to go under, because too often when we dream, we're dreaming on the periphery because of these cities, and because most people live in town now. Most people don't live in a place where you can't see your hand at night. So you got certain amount aspect of light and things like that. So what you want to do, another thing too, something up against the window. Because we have a natural wake-up clock when the sun come up and shine one time, because basically at night you might wake up 2 or 3, 4, 5 times. You just constantly go back to sleep because you're tired. But what you want to do is to put something up against the window if you really want to dream, water, as well as take some type of natural sedative to go under, to keep you there enough. But now on the other hand, you have to do something when you get down there. And that particular point is, you can program your mind just by simply telling your mind before you go to bed, look, I want to dream, I want my body to sleep, but I want to stay alert. So basically you can program yourself to actually do that. And like anything else, it's just like when you go in, you want to learn, you want to run track, you got to go out and practice.
So hair is very important. So if you're missing hair on the outside of your body, then that means you're missing hair where? And we're going to prove that the hair is the way you scan your environment. So we got to make sure that we pay attention to our hair. And that's why non-ether hair is important. That's why our hair grows towards the sun. That's where we get the Bantu locks from. We lock in that energy in. That's why black people must have their hair. Our hair was very religious. Our hair was very spiritual and very, very ancient, y'all. It really was. Like it was a whole ritual with our hair. We used to lay down and get our hair washed with juices and berries. Put a couple strawberries in there, boo. You know what I'm saying? Like hair is sacred, because that's the only way you can decode and scan your environment. Because I'm showing y'all that the skin and the brain is the same thing, and through the hair of the skin and the brain, this is how you scan your environment, and you download all the information in your environment, and this have everything to do with why you sick. So my skin is a part of my brain. I need to make sure I ain't rubbing no lotion in there. You know, y'all, let me get the lotion. And look, the skin is so powerful, and it absorbs. Think about all the chemicals, the perfumes, the cologne, all of the moisturizer that you're putting in your skin is made with all these chemicals. You are literally, when you taint your skin, since your skin is made from the same cells of your brain, you're tainting what? Your brain. A lot of y'all be in school taking tests, wondering why you can't think straight, because you got a whole thing of Vaseline on. Your brain can't breathe. You done clogged your whole brain up because you done put all the oil on your skin. I know that's funny, but that's some true stuff, though. Think about it. Your skin is the largest organism. The skin is the largest thing on your body. It's the largest organ on your body. Not only is it excretory, meaning it produces things like sweat and stuff like that, but it absorbs things as well. So we got to be very, very careful about what we put in our skin. And if your skin is messed up, something is wrong with what? Y'all know what this is called? Holistic healing. Proteins. Again, I do not like the name protein, so we're going to call it simple amino acid structures. Can y'all say that? Simple amino acid structures. Y'all can't understand that you're vegan and you're plant-based, but I got one question. Where do you get your protein? Well, I be wondering. Hey, look, if nothing irritates me the most is that question, y'all. I'm telling y'all. That drive me up a wall. Because it's like, man, it's 2020 now. We should be already knowing that protein is not good for us. A neurotransmitter is impulses of electrical activity that shoots inside of your body that connects a certain part of your body with the other one. So say you need to walk. Guess what your brain gonna do? Your brain is gonna send messengers down to all the different cells inside of your leg, because the body is made of cells, nerve, and lymph. All right, so the nerves is what communicates and commands the cells of the body. The lymphatic system is what cleanses the cells of the body. And the blood is what feeds the phytonutrients and oxygen to the cells of the body. So when you have melanin neurotransmitters, the melanin neurotransmitter, it runs throughout the body and it commands the body to do certain things. Like how I'm walking around, this is instant commands. It's telling my legs to move, so I'm moving. So it said that these melanin neurotransmitters are actually connected to the membrane receptors. So the skin or the hair scans the environment, then it gets the signal. The signal then tells the melanin neurotransmitter what to do with the body. So this shows you that the environment, how you receive your environment, is actually what acts out your movement. Your environment is what's instructing you to do your movement. Your environment is what's instructing you to think. How your environment is how it molds your thinking. So if your environment is the ghetto, the projects, cockroaches. I grew up around a lot of those. Used to bring them to school all the time. Ask my mama. We grew up around a lot of roaches. But you see what I'm saying? This have a psychological process on you than you growing up in the suburbs somewhere. You got dropped off at school. You didn't have to ride on the bus. All these different variations of your environment is what molds and shapes your personality. Your personality actually comes from your environment. Y'all get that? Just think about it. And this is how you know that culture shows and manifests through the body. If somebody walked in here right now with all red on, with their right pants leg pulled up, with a red rag hanging out their left pocket, they're a what? They're a gangbanger. Did they have to tell you that? No, because they express the environment through them, through their clothing. And that's why we have to change our clothes. They have to be more cultural. That way we can start speaking. I shouldn't have to open my mouth for you to know who I am. I bought me a beautiful garment too, an African garment. It just got messed up and all that, so I couldn't wear it. But I was going to be fly on here today. I was going to be real fly. Straight up. So my step might not be, I was going to be out, you know what I'm saying? So it might not be as cool today because I ain't got my African garment on. And showing you that clothes is psychological. Have you ever put on a button down or a suit and you just felt like money? Showing you that everything about you is spiritual and psychological because all that is matter is mind. Mind is what creates matter. The reason why you exist is because you, consciousness, you, mind, wanted to experience creation, so you created a body to do so. That's all we're doing. All right, let's keep going. Next slide. All right, now this shows you the hair follicle anatomy. And what I just wanted to show y'all is this right here. Y'all see the blood, the nerves, and y'all see that the nervous system is actually connected to the hair follicle. And then the hair comes out the epidermal layer of the skin and scan the environment. So I know this is going to hurt you, ladies. But what about y'all shaving? Shaving your legs, shaving your cooter mama, shaving everything, shaving your armpits. I even see some of y'all pick the hair out of y'all noses. Y'all ain't scanning nothing. Like straight up. I'm just saying. If the Most High intended on y'all to shave all of y'all hair off y'all body parts, y'all would have been born with razor fingernails and y'all can just do this. For real, I mean, like when you start looking at creation and you start looking into nature to teach you, everything that you need, you was born with. You see that? Just like a hyena was born with canines to rip the meat off the bones. It was born with claws to rip the meat off, then the flesh off the bones. You weren't born with claws, you were born with fingernails. You were born with fingers to peel back fruits, to peel orange, to peel a banana. See that? You was born with regular teeth, but you can grind up your vegetables, but you can grind up your food. So based off your physiology, it shows you, and looking into nature, it shows you what you're supposed to be doing with your body parts. So according to body parts and being born with the ligaments and fingers and everything that we got, can you shave your hair off your body with just the things that you came into this earth with? So why in the hell are you shaving all the hair off your body when we finding out how important hair is? You got black men that actually think they don't even want to have sexual engagements if you ain't shaved. I got a 4-year-old baby. I don't want that to look like my 4-year-old baby. See what I'm saying? So we're even being taught how to look at sexuality. We're even being taught how to look at somebody and be attractive to them. You see a woman with hair on her legs, she manly. She too masculine. Why? Because she's going through her natural evolutionary process. See what I'm saying? So we got to really start redefining what health is. And health is nature. Nature is life, true classroom. Next slide. All right, sensory receptors in the skin. See that? And the one I want to talk about today, because this is off another one, I want to talk about the Merkle disc. The Merkle disc is some of the most powerful sensors in your skin. And these are all receivers, or what we call sensory receptors. Notice all the ones you got. Y'all can write these down, but I want to focus on this one for the time of this lecture. So write that down, Merkel's disc. This stuff really exists. Your skin is straight scanning the environment, and it's downloading information from its environment, and you acting it out. And you acting it out through the Merkel's disc. Let me know once y'all got that down. We'll switch to the next slide. Let me get my water. Either one. It don't matter, son. I'm thirsty. Let me know once y'all done. Ain't that crazy, though? You straight like you are a walking television. Y'all got that? Merkel's disc. I'm finna explain it in the next slide. I just need y'all to write it down. All right, so the Merkel's disc is actually a receptor that is in your skin, and a hair follicle sits on top of it. The hair scans the environment and gets the impression, whether it's temperature, or they call it a thermoreceptor, whether it's pressure from the environment, whether it's a fight or flight from the environment. It actually reads that code, it goes through an amino acid process, and then it tells the brain whether to grow in the environment, or it tells the brain whether to actually protect itself. So it's only two options that the cell is going to do once the skin actually scanned the environment. It's either going to go through cellular reproduction or cellular growth or cellular protection. It cannot do them both. All right? Now, have you ever heard of fight or flight? That's what you call cellular protection. Can you grow while being in fight or flight? If you was running after a tiger or a lion or bear, is you worried about reproducing? Is you worried about how your clothes look? Is you worried about scoring an A on the test or not? Is you worried about growing? Is you worried about pituitary functioning? Hell no, you're trying to get away from the lion and tiger and bear. You in state of fight or flight. So guess what your body's going to do? It's going to produce something called cortisol.
You know what your problem is? You're smart. Too smart. You overthink because your mind moves at 1,000,000 miles a minute. You're sad because you're not fooled by the world like anyone else. You don't get along with most people because they don't see things the way you do. You think you're dumb because you're smart enough to know you don't know everything. Your problem is you're too smart. And that's not a problem at all. Let me remind you, when it was hard and you were overwhelmed and felt afraid and walked alone and felt invisible and didn't have the answers and couldn't see the way and wanted to give up, you kept going. The meaning of life is just to be alive. It is so plain and so obvious and so simple. And yet, everybody rushes around in a great panic, as if it were necessary to achieve something beyond themselves. This is the real secret of life, to be completely engaged with what you are doing in the here and now.
40 elotes?
En el campo de este.
Do a cup. Can you make 40, like 40 of them?
40 elotes. ¿Son los 40?
Sí.
What that, everything?
Yeah. How many do you sell a day?
It's about 60 a day.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Leonardo.
Me llamo Josh.
Leonardo.
Do you make a lot of money doing it?
Money, poquito.
Hey, I'll take care of you. Is this the biggest sale you've had?
Sí.
See. How much do you make a month making elotes?
Al mes, $2,000.
He makes about close to 2 grand and the sale, and then he takes out of his rate.
So not much left over. We're handing them out to the homeless, so make the elotes with love.
Okay.
Free?
Yeah.
Gracias. Gracias.
Sí. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 160. It's okay?
After I hand it out, I have a surprise for you.
Okay, gracias.
They're good, man.
I'm hungry. Can I take you?
Yeah, you can take 2.
God bless you.
Try it, man.
It's still hot.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jeremy.
Of course. You stay up, okay?
Yeah.
You guys want 2? Take another one, bro. Try it out. Let me know what you think. Does it taste good?
Yeah.
Of course,
you
bro.
got it.
Oh, me?
Sí.
Oh, muchas gracias. 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 No.
Could I get a $200 slice of pizza?
So you want how many pizza you want?
How many pizzas could I get for $200?
All
All of them.
for sure.
How many are there?
Each pizza gets 7 slices.
How much is it for one slice?
$3.75.
How many are here?
41.
Okay, I'll take 41 slices. 150, $3.75. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to warm all of them up?
Yeah.
I will make perfect for you.
It's not for me, bro. It's for the homeless, man.
Yeah, good.
Who's Pino?
You know, it's my uncle name.
Is there all set? You want me to pay with cash?
Cash. $100 only.
Sure.
Yeah, I contribute to $50 off. Grazie.
I'm gonna give you a surprise after I hand the pizzas out, bro.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Oh.
Feel bad. Don't look.
Oh, I have a mustard for you.
I appreciate you.
Of course, man.
Let's go. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I follow you.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Appreciate it, dog.
Pepperoni. Oh, no. Take the whole thing, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good one. I want to give you a tip.
Why you gotta give me a tip?
Because you deserve it, man. That's why.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hey, you gave me a discount on the pizza. I feel like I have to take care of you too.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Take care, man. Can I get 100 of those cookies?
100 cookies? Are you sure?
Yeah. Can I get 100 of them?
Okay, yeah. I don't know if we have 100, but I can do 100 bread, like different types of bread.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Okay.
Do you guys have anything gluten-free?
Yeah.
So I bring it to the homeless shelter. For sure. So it's for the homeless people. And some people can't have gluten. So I just want to have like just a few options for them so they don't have to worry about it.
I can give you a separate box so they don't cross-contaminate.
Yeah, that would be cool. Can you include this too?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, perfect.
I also gave these for free. I discounted some places. You mentioned there's your homeless people. So
You sure?
oh, of course. It would be $155.75. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. That's so nice. Did you add this?
Oh no, don't even worry about it. You bought so much bread. It's the least we could do.
I'll come back after I hand them out and let you guys know what they thought of it.
Yeah.
And then also I'm going to give you guys something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, girl,
like, are you serious? Hey, sir.
Yeah, we love you, man. You don't have shoes? No. These are my shoes, but they're yours now.
Scorpio in the picture.
Oh, he's putting them on. Good man. Good man. Of course, dude. Yeah. I think it, man.
Evo, man.
This is for you guys.
Oh no, you don't have to.
I know, but I want to.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much. I
You
hope
are-
the homeless enjoy the bread.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're
Have a
welcome.
good day. Thank you. God bless you.
And the random follower getting blessed with $25 is Jorge Morez 076.
Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
Man, look at man. Hell no. Hell no.
Alright, y'all. The video has come to a close. Alright, y'all. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day or night or whatever. So love and light to every last one of you. And until the next video. Peace out.